Hello you guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name is Hannah and I create a lot of motherhood, lifestyle, and Disney World content here on my channel. Today I'm very excited because we are resetting for March. I feel like March is a really good time to reset and get into some healthy habits because honestly, like February is not the time for me. Like I feel like February is a time where it's just cold outside and it's not feeling like a time that you want to start healthy habits or try to get back into a routine. So I'm very excited to do that in March. So for the month of February, I did not have any goals that I had set for myself. I honestly just kind of like took things as they came in February, which is fine. But I do want to reflect on February just a little bit. I want to share some of my February favorites with you, go over some things that we did this month that I absolutely loved, and then also go over my analytics on YouTube with you. So we're going to do that before we get into the March kind of reset and planning phase. So starting with my February favorites, number one would have to be my brand new iPhone. I'm so excited about this thing. I think it's adorable. It is pink. I got the iPhone 15. I did not get the Pro this time. I usually get the Pros, but I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna get the iPhone 15. I don't need a Pro for any reason. I use my camera all the time. I don't need like insane quality from a phone camera. And I thought the pink color was so cute. And the problem that I had with my old phone is that it didn't have any storage. So I was so happy to get a new phone, upgrade my storage a little bit so that I didn't have to delete things all the freaking time. And I just think it's so cute. I also had like a Max, and so now I just have like the normal size, which is honestly great. It's obviously nothing special. It's pretty much just like any other iPhone, but I love her. The next thing that I bought that I absolutely love this month were these reusable cups. These are lifesavers when you're a busy mom. Like I am running around all the time. I am a working mom, so I go to work every morning, and honestly, I just don't want to keep up with glasses that I've used throughout the whole day. Like I take this to work with me and then I can throw it away there and I don't have to remember to bring it home or wash it there. This, for some reason, it just simplifies my life a little bit and I love that. Also, bonus perk, you feel like you went to Starbucks and people think you went to Starbucks when you make a good coffee in this. So I use my espresso machine. I make my coffee and people are like, oh, where'd you get that? And I'm like, my house. Those are 100% worth it. What I'll say is make sure you get the ones that actually come with straws because I have made the mistake before of getting ones that don't come with straws. And then the last thing that I ordered this month that I literally cannot get over, I absolutely cannot get over these. This is like my dream copy of Harry Potter. I have the full box set now. I'm so excited. These are beautiful. Like, I'm obsessed with these things. So this is, I think, only published in like the UK, maybe Canada. Like, it doesn't even have a US price on here, which is crazy. These were published in 2014 and they're just beautiful. Like I have the hard copies or like the hardcover copies, like the normal ones that you always like relate to being the Harry Potter books. But I love these things. I was like, I am such a Harry Potter fan. I have to have these. So here's what a page looks like. And no, they do not have the iconic stars beside the page numbers. They don't even have page numbers up top. Page numbers are on the bottom. But they have the stars, the same stars on the chapter pages, which is so cute. I'm just obsessed with these things. So I'm so happy that I got the box set of these. So for things we did this month, one very exciting thing happened. We became annual pass holders at Disney World and we are huge Disney people. We have loved Disney for years and years and we've always wanted to be pass holders. And we did it this month. We were Universal annual pass holders last year and we decided that when our passes expired, we were gonna let those expire and become Disney APs. I can't even explain how excited I am about this. We took a random trip in February and we were like, all right, this is the time. We are becoming Disney annual pass holders on this trip. And look what came in the mail. I cannot wait to go back, but I seriously cannot wait to put this on my car. Like, this is so cute. So this is our annual pass holder magnet. I have not opened it yet. I ripped the paper. That's a little sad. But look, we are so official now. I cannot explain how excited I am just to have Disney annual passes and to be able to go back and make memories all year long. like I can't explain that. If you're not a Disney person, you probably don't get this at all and you think I'm a little crazy, and that's fine. But we had such a great trip, and it's just such a good like bonding experience as a family. Plus, it's a lot of fun to ride the rides. So I'm extremely excited to go back, and I just loved our little February short little trip that we did. If you want to see those vlogs, I'll link them above so that you can go click and watch those after this. But that was just such a fun time. The other things that I have listed for things that we did in February are a little less dramatic. They are outdoor walks and little bookstore visits. Outdoor walks are something that I've always loved, and we started doing more of those towards the end of February when it started getting a little bit warmer, and I hope that we can continue those in March because the weather is gonna be so much nicer. I'm manifesting it. Like, we do not need cold fronts. We just need the warm weather to get here. And then we also have a little used bookstore in our town. Actually, it's a huge bookstore, big old used bookstore. And we have gone to it a couple of times, and JP loves books these days. So we've taken him, he's gotten to look around, and it's just been so fun kind of going there on weekends and having like slow little outings where we're not like going, but we are going to do something like hang out at a used bookstore, look through old books and records and stuff like that. All right, now we're about to get into my bullet journal that I have started. I did not do any of it in February, but I do have this little YouTube tracker on my front page. So I am gonna go ahead and start filling that out because I'm very excited about being able to kind of check some of these off. I have a little subscriber count goal over here, and then I have just an analytic tracker that is going to track all these different things. So we're gonna fill that out together before we get into the March stuff. So for my analytics for February, I gained 177 subscribers on YouTube, which is crazy, but I know that that's just kind of like carryover from a YouTube short that I posted in January that went absolutely viral and got like 2.5 million views. So I know that's carryover, but my video views themselves did go up. I don't want to just look at views on my channel because I want to see like videos versus shorts. So my video views went up. I had 3,269 views on my long format videos on my channel, and I gained 165.1 watch hours. I honestly wasn't super consistent in February. I only posted 4 videos, and I really wish that I could post 2 videos a week. So that is going to be something that I try for in March, but in February I only posted 4. But the click-through rate for the videos on my channel in February was 3.9%, which is honestly pretty good for my channel. In January it was 2.8%, so it did go up. I also wanted to track my revenue just because I think this is something so fun. Since I got monetized in January, I love looking at how much money I'm making off of YouTube. So in February, I've made $53.99. Today is not the last day of February, tomorrow is. So these numbers aren't like exact, but they're like, it's gonna be pretty close to this, you know? And then the last thing I wanted to look at was the most popular videos on my channel for this month, and the first one was my 5 to 9 after my 9 to 5 video, and that one got 1.5K views, which is pretty good. I posted that video this month and it did well. And then I got 717 views off of my Wonderfold Wagon video, and it's just like a review of my Wonderfold W2 Lux. So that one kind of consistently brings in some views, and it does bring in a decent amount of money, or like a decent percentage of my money that I make from YouTube. So that is obviously interesting. I like to look at those and think that videos like those are ones that are going to perform well on my channel. So I should probably lean into that when I'm thinking of video ideas. So I've kind of laid all of that out in my little bullet journal, and I'm just excited that I'm going to be able to track that throughout this entire year. But now it's time to get into March. So I've laid out a little spread in my bullet journal. I have a little cover page and then some habits that I'm going to track, my calendar for the month, and then my week to week But in the back, I do also have some video ideas here. So I have just a list of things that I think would do well on my channel. So what I think I'm gonna do now is show you my habits and my goals that I'm setting for March. And I'm gonna go over what I am hoping to do with each of these. So I'm gonna scoot over and I'm gonna put a picture of my little bullet journal right here. So I just feel like March is a good time to be like getting into new routines and starting healthy habits. So I wanted to really focus on those this month. I have my little habit tracker set up so that I can put a dot in each day on the calendar if I accomplish that goal. So the first thing that I'm looking at for a daily habit is 100 ounces of water. And I have my Owala, and I love my Owala. It's a 30-ounce bottle. So I know that if I fill that up 3 times and then drink just a little bit more than that, I'll have my water intake for the day. I think this is kind of a solid goal for me. I love drinking water. It's not like water is hard for me to drink, but it's just something that I forget to do, honestly, especially being a teacher. Sometimes I just forget to fill my water bottle up, or I don't have time to fill my water bottle up. So I need to make it a habit that I get my water intake in. Next thing I want to do is hit 10,000 steps a day. And honestly, this is also really important for me to make sure my watch is charged, because I really want to hit 10,000 steps a day. I love walking, and I think that this is such a good goal, and it's something that's going to get me outside, get my family outside, and we can go hit up the track at the school and walk and walk and walk. We can also walk down the cul-de-sac in our neighborhood, but I don't know, just kind of mix it up, get some walks in. I think that is such a good goal for me to kind of make that a habit. Next up is taking my vitamin every single day. This is something that I forget to do, and I know I need it. So just take my vitamin every day. I also want to get in 100 hours outside this month, and I hope we surpass that, but 100 hours is my goal. So we're gonna see. I have the 1000 hours outside app so that I can track my outdoor time. I need to get better at tracking it too. So it's just gonna be a great overall goal. Now that it's spring, we need to get into the habit of going outside and playing a lot, and I'll track those hours. Hopefully we hit 100. Next up, I have eat at home. So this is something that I struggle so hard with. Like, I'm a convenience girl. Like, you give me anything, I will take convenience, you know? So like, if I'm out, I'm gonna choose stopping by Chick-fil-A instead of being like, oh, we have chicken at home. No, I'm always going to Chick-fil-A. So this is something that I feel like I need to work on. So we're gonna track how many times we eat at home for every meal, which I don't know. I don't know how that's gonna go for me, but we'll see. That little habit is also gonna tie into one of my goals. So I do want to eat out less than 7 times in the month of March. So wish us all luck. Next little checkbox I have over here is my YouTube habits. So I don't know if I should call it a YouTube habit, but like, I want to stick to a posting schedule. So I have my YouTube posting days, and I'm gonna check those off when they get posted. Today, this video is gonna go up on March the 1st, which is a Friday. And then I want to do Tuesdays and Fridays. Every Tuesday and Friday in March, I want a video to go up. So I have those days here for me to check off if they go up on those days. So I hope that I can stick to that schedule, and we'll talk a little bit more about that when it comes to kind of like content planning for March, but I need it. I need the structure. Next up, down at the bottom, I have a little goals section. So my first goal that I thought of was to eat out less than 7 times in the month of March. And I know we're gonna do that because I've ordered Factor meals for the first week of March. So at least we got that covered. I absolutely love Factor meals. If anyone's thinking about it, do it. I probably have a link that I can post down in the description box so that you can click on that and get some kind of a discount, but I absolutely love them. My next little goal was not to miss an upload on YouTube, which I've already talked about. That's very important to me. I want to start taking content a little bit more seriously, and making sure I stick to an upload schedule and have 2 videos go up each week is very important. So I'm going to stick to that this month. Starting a Harry Potter book club is definitely more along the lines of like a fun goal for me. I just really want Levi's best friend to read Harry Potter, and we gave him the book and we're like, okay, you got to read this. And I think a nice Harry Potter adult book club is just what we need. Then I have planning our next Disney trip because I think we're gonna go back in April, but I wouldn't say no to a trip in March either. So we need to plan that and figure out when we're gonna do that. Then the last thing on here is something that I have tried to do a couple of times and I just don't have it down yet. I wanna start on a media kit. So I actually have one that I started like a couple weeks ago, but it's not great. I just wanna get that finished. So I want to do that, but that's more along the lines of like a YouTube goal, but that's what we need. I don't really have any like brands reaching out to me right now, but when I do, I've had like a couple of brands that I've been talking to and they always ask for a media kit. So I just need to go ahead and get one. So those are my goals and my habits that I want to start implementing in March. Like I said, I just think it's a good time to reset, recharge, and make sure that I have some healthy things in my life. So we're doing it in the month of March. Now I'm gonna go back to my computer. I'm gonna look at the video ideas that I have written down in my journal here, and I'm going to try to put some on the content calendar. I don't really love laying out an entire month because I will not always stick to that. Like, I need some flexibility. If I feel like I need to film something, I want to be able to film it without being like, oh, now I need to move this video and this video. So I'm not gonna like specifically plan out every single video, but I do want to put some on my Google Calendar. I do not use like Notion or anything like that. I just think that's so difficult and it doesn't need to be. So I just put it on Google Calendar, and I love that I can just drag and drop it wherever I need to. If I want to move videos or if I need to like click on it, I can always put like a little description and do like what I want the video to be about, anything like that. I love Google Calendar. So I'm going to go put a couple of things on the content calendar. I have 6 videos scheduled out of the 9 days that I need to post in March. So I feel like that's pretty good. And it leaves me like 3 videos to play around with if I feel really inspired to record something specific, or if I want to record something on a different day, I can just drag these around and change them to different days. But I do feel like these are like 6 pretty solid ideas that I can use on my channel. So I'm glad that I got those all brainstormed out. In my bullet journal, I've drawn little red play buttons on the Tuesdays and Thursdays. And then on my weekly calendar, I have them on the Tuesdays and Thursdays here as well. And when it's that week, I will go in and I'll put the video down here so that I actually can see what I'm doing that week. But I don't want to like set it in stone, because I'm the type of person who's like so all or nothing, that like if I mess up one thing, if I put the wrong video that I'm not actually filming down on one of these pages, I'll quit. Like, I will quit. So I am not going to do that. I'm just going to wait until the week of, and then I'll put down when I'm filming it, and then I will write it down when I upload it. That's just the way my personality is. It's a flaw, I know. I'm okay with that. The last thing I'm gonna do is scroll through Pinterest and find a couple of things that I like on here to make into a vision board that I can set as my wallpaper on my phone, because I think that's so much fun. I love being able to see it every single day, have it right in front of you. So I'm gonna go through Pinterest. It's gonna be kind of like a spring theme, and then we are going to set it as the wallpaper on my phone so that I see it every single day.
Are turning brown.
And that is gonna do it for my March monthly reset. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you have something. That's gonna do it for my March monthly reset, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you have some fun habits I hope that you have something fun planned for the month of March, and I hope that you have some healthy habits that you're implementing this month as well. Let me know what a couple of your goals or your habits are that you are incorporating into your routines this month, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.